Hey guys, we are going to do a work along here. So if you guys want to grab your stuff, I'll wait for a few people to get on. I am just going to write down, let's see, we have a Wednesday start, July. Trying to get July stuff going. So get July stuff on there. Mhm. My family is home, so there might be little extra voices or footsteps or background noise. We're all kind of having our hobby time right now, though, so I think that it will do just fine. Okay, so I said it's a Wednesday. I know it's Father's Day, so happy Father's Day. And I know a lot of you guys might be busy because of that, but I kind of felt like I haven't gotten to go live with you guys for a while because of vacation. So we're a few weeks into summer break, so I'm excited to hear how it is with all your kiddos off of school too. It is an exciting time. I love having my kiddos home. All right, 19th. I am prepping stuff to do my July monthlies. So I don't have those laid down yet. And we just have a week left until it's here. So it is time to get it done. All right, we have 31 days in July. So, hello guys, let me know who you are and where you are checking in on. July 1st are the new planners. So, my hard part is I already had planners that would work perfectly, but there's been some changes to the planner. So, I wanted to update for my content creation. So, my two planners that I have here, I'm sorry about the ring light. There's just no better way. It's a rainy day. It's literally rained for what time are we sitting at? For at least 7 hours straight at this point. And our rain gauge only says half an inch, but it's like sideways rain, so it's not catching it. So, anyways, the planners that we are getting into is the vertical layout, and this is what I use for my fitness. And there's not much changes to this, it's just kind of more the sidebar, and then they added lines. And I kind of liked it without lines, but I don't think I'm gonna be bothered with the lines either. So I'm a little excited to get into this. So we're gonna lay out the July monthly for the fitness. And then we have our daily duo here. And I did switch over. I'm going to be so sad for my week at a glance not being the normal layout that I'm used to, because your girl loves this layout that I have created. Like, it just works absolutely perfectly for my brain. But I am also so excited that they have put, I need to get to week 2 here. They've put the dashboard planner in with the daily duo, and I use the dashboard planner for my work planner. So this is like all my social media, all everything planning with Jamie goes into the dashboard planner. And so that's what I am going to end up doing, is doing my work planner on my dashboard, and then I'll do my daily life, like my personal life and all things, in the daily duo. And then that page that comes before it will be my weekly brain dump, because that works really well. So then in the past, I've always had my menu and what I need to buy and all that kind of stuff in it. And so I got a couple of the petite planners on the go. And this one is the meal planner. I just got this one off of Amazon because I wasn't quite sure. Like, I didn't think about it when I ordered everything. Like, I had ordered the 18-month petite planner with the calendar in there. Like, I knew I wanted that one, but I didn't realize that I wanted this meal planner. And so this has been working well, because you can see I just write down the meal. I like that it has breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Generally, I just do dinners, but I'm trying to lose weight. So that's where breakfast and lunch actually is very helpful. And then it holds a lot for my shopping list, which is super important for our family. And then down here, it says meal prep strategy, but I just put in all our ideas for meals down there instead. So these are two things that can go like in my work bag and go with me, and I love it. So all right. So yeah, in here, we're going to just get started into our different planners here. So this is my daily duo, and we are going to be doing the monthly, and then meaning I have a work thing going in here. This is why I was grabbing this sheet out. This is my full page calendar. So it's like one full sticker on this page, and you can either make it a Sunday start or a Monday start. And so I have July set up for this. And I figure, meaning I have my work planner and my personal planner in this at this point in time, it is more beneficial to cover up this page with this so that I can try to pre-plan like what all I need to be getting done. So we have this out, we might as well get this one down. Hey guys, let me know who you are and where you're from, where are you checking in on. Grab your gear. Let's get our week all planned and started. What are you guys doing for Father's Day? We're having a chill day. So yesterday we went to like a hockey game and then a birthday party, hockey game, birthday party. It was just like run. And so I think we're all appreciating having a little bit of down hobby time right now because we are never home on the weekend. So I secretly love it right now. All right, this is how I lay that down so that there's no air bubbles or anything, and you can see that it fits so perfectly. All right, and then I always I switched around my whole entire office, so I'm having to think about where I have placed stuff. Basically, how it was stunting my creativity. That probably sounds really silly, but it's really hard to be creative in a space that is stressing you. And so I decided that I just need to switch it and make it right. And I'm really happy I did because so far it is helping a lot. It actually decluttered the space a lot, which I think is the part that was stressing me. All right, so this is kit 415 that I am using in this one. And so I always cut it out and put it down here so that I know what kit that I use. And this is going to be my social media planning. And I wonder if I have a sticker that says that. I know I feel like I do have some icons that say social media tasks. But let me see if I have one in here already. This is from Planner Kate, and I absolutely love this thing being double-sided. I was going to order off of Amazon, but a lot of those are not double-sided. I don't write there, but I swear that in my pre-cut stuff that I do, right here, social media tasks. And so I think what I'm going to do, I'm in between if I want to cut off tasks or not, or let's just let it be labeled social media tasks. I feel like that feels fine. Okay, so we have that part, and then I'm going to put this planner over for now because we're going to do everything in this planner first. So this will be very new to me to have both my business and my personal life in the same planner, but I kind of like it because notoriously I'm taking multiple planners on the go with me. And so it's really nice not to have to do that. Okay. This thing has gotten like shoved full of stuff. I usually have less in it so that it's easier to find stuff, but we're just going to put Jamie. There we go. And I generally do little hearts, and that seems really simple. I might sticker it up later on, but for now that looks really, really good. And then we will do this page a little bit later. This page, I can't say I use much. So if I have another page that like a full page sticker that I want to cover it up, that's what I'll end up doing for that. And then let's get into the July. There we go. Get a little closer for us. And I have pre-printed and cut a whole bunch of the stuff that we need. I just haven't gotten it off of the edge. This is so satisfying. So I have my Graph Tech cutter, and it can kiss cut and it can cut out around the edges. And so you can see, oh my gosh, it's so fun to like rip out these edges and make these official. So that's probably one of the best things I've done is invest in that Graphtec. It was frustrating at first to try to figure it all out. It's a newer version of it, like the upgraded version of it. And so there's just not many helpful resources out and about there, which makes it a little hard. But once I have all the settings that I need set, it is like so perfect here. Okay, the other thing I want to show you guys, this is exciting, is all of the July kits. They're all up on my website, on Etsy, on both of them, and ready to go. So kit 415 is our 4th of July one, super, super cute. Then we have 416, it's strawberries. 417, I just decided to go with some like beautiful roses, or not roses, but flowers and bows. And then we have fun watermelon one. And then we have like a very rainbow, colorful, cheerful one. So these are all of the July kits that are out. It's kit 415 through 419. So any of my search bars, if you just type in the number of the kit, it will pull up everything that is available for that kit. So just want to show you guys that those are all ready to go. And on this main calendar, we are going to use kit 415. And then on our fitness one is where we are going to use this kit 416. So let me show you 416 here real quick. It's the strawberry one. It's super fun and cheerful. Just has a whole bunch of strawberries up there. And then I pre-printed July on there for me. So let's get this to the side with that planner. And then here is, let me get these out. Here is the kit that we are going to be using, 415. And these are pages 1, 2, and 3. I like using all 3 pages for mine. So, all right. I do not have what we're going to do pre-planned, so this might kind of jump around quite a bit. I just figure, you know what, just push live and go. And in fact, you probably noticed I pushed live a few minutes before I actually went live and had to go off. And it's because the camera was upside down. Like it's set right, but it was filming upside down. And so I'm like, oh my gosh, nobody wants to watch upside down live. So I had to completely reset everything again. It was funny. I had everything perfect, and my daughter's friend is trying to FaceTime her. And right as I was getting ready to go live, she FaceTimed or tried to call 29 times in a row. And so I was very thankful I wasn't on FaceTime yet. But I definitely had to get off of FaceTime, or like get off of my phone setting for recording and go address that, because I'm like, wow, what is going on? Why are you calling this many times? And I think it's just they're young and they're learning phone etiquette and all this kind of stuff. But okay, so I like to box in my pages. So that's what I end up using these washi strips for. Let me know what you guys are doing while we sit here and do this. I have, like on my mind, I need to do Q3 goals and pre-planning. We did a little bit of that before I went on vacation, and it was super helpful. So we did some pre-planning for the business, but I feel like there's more in like specifics that I need to do. And then I need to do all of my weekly stuff, such as my meal plan and grocery order and all that kind of stuff, because we have been back now for 1 week and I have been super, super busy, but we've done very minimal grocery shopping, and we just need to do like a mass haul to get all the backstock stuff, because we have family come in to stay with us. And then we have 4th of July parties, and then we have birthday parties right after that. So super busy season. I notice I don't have the weeks in here, obviously. So let me see These are just some of my stickers that I notoriously use when I'm doing planning. So we're just going to pick through here and find what all we need. And we'll be working with, let's see, week 27. So we have like the stickers that we need, and then we'll use this July to do. I love my half heart boxes. Those are super, super cute. And then we'll see if we use those. Oh, my months of the year. Love these, but I don't know if I notoriously need these quite yet. That might be good for now. And so let's get our weeks down first, because otherwise I'm going to forget to leave space for those. So 27, let me double check. 27 is this week up here, and we're probably going to cover that up. And so let's go down to 28. And these just fit. If you line it up with the corner, it just fits perfectly that way. So yeah, I missed my planning sesh when we were on vacation. We had a really good vacation. We fit a lot into 1 week. Well, we were gone almost 2 weeks, but we were actually in Florida, physically in Florida for a week. And it was so much fun. We are going to turn this around because I am going to lay this one opposite, so then I can cut off the excess down here where the washi strip is. So have you guys gone on vacation, or do you typically, we just do it right away because dance starts back up, like all the sports start back up right away. So there's just no other time to take it. So our kids literally got out of school, like last day of school, and we came home and put away all of our school supplies, and we hit the road and went. And it was a very much needed vacation. Okay, I think while we're right here, let's go ahead and put these covers on. So these are just the non-July days that I like to cover up. There we go. I love this rainy day. I have been sitting here, like I got up super early this morning before 7, and I've been sitting here with my window open, and it's just helped with like an attitude adjustment, basically. Like just a different vibe. It's just that pretty rain. So my kids are sad because they're not playing outside. I'm happy because I just need a work day. We just need a vibe day. So we've had a very slow day, and that is nice. Okay. So we have those, and then this is my personal. So this one gets like pretty filled up with stuff. And let me grab my personal calendar. There we go. So that we can get some of this stuff down. And this will be very, how do I want to do it? Let's do our 4 boxes that we really enjoy doing. Oh, and we have one more box down here that I missed for these. Let's grab one more. And I save these because I use them for my monthly to-do like crash list. So we'll show you that here on this live. I don't know how long I'll stay live. It just depends on how my family's feeling. So, okay, what 4 boxes? Like what are good big events? So July, we have multiple birthdays. We have 4th of July. So I think just automatically 4th of July deserves one of these because it's such a great holiday. Okay. And then my gut says to go for the birthdays, but I want to make sure what other stuff is going on. Yeah, it looks like the birthdays. So July 9th and July 10th are our big birthdays. It's 3 out of 4 of our kids. So my oldest will turn 17 on the 9th. and my twins will turn 12 on the 10th. Very busy times. And then the other thing I like to see is if there's anything that I need like a long washi strip for to denote. And there kind of is, but I think it's basically a no sport contact week where they're not allowed to contact any of the students for the whole entire week in our state. And it's kind of nice, to be honest with you, because it just gives you a refresher time, but I don't know that I need a whole washi strip for it. So let's go ahead and start laying down all these labels. We've been off of meal planning for a while, and just because I know life is like so fast paced and crazy right now, I really want to get back into the meal planning. And also, you're not going to lose weight if you're constantly just like last minute figuring out your food. Because like days, okay, so like the 4th of July, I already know what we're either making pulled pork sandwiches or we're grilling out, but I also already know my calories are going to be higher for that day naturally. And then we have family staying here. Oh, that's what I can use that for. We have family staying there. And so naturally, you're going to go out to eat a little bit more because they want a taste of home while they're here. And so I know my calories that week are probably going to be a little bit higher because of those reasons. And so I know I need to compensate for that and like pre-plan like breakfast or lunch being lower calorie or like really hit it hard for a few weeks around that. There we go. I do way better. Like when we go out to eat, I just make better choices. Like I don't need to splurge every time we go out to eat. That's not really the purpose of going out. So, this day, there we go. And then one more. They're leaving like halfway, but they're leaving in the morning of this morning. So I don't need the whole entire day per se. There we go. I'm glad I remembered that. All right, let's get back to getting our date dots down. Hey guys, check in with me. Let me know who you are, where you're from. I need to do a shout out for all my members. It's been a few videos since I have. So Harley is my Planning with Jamie supporters. And then for Planner Besties, we have Stephanie, Nikki, Rachel, Elin, and Bonnie. And I appreciate you guys so severely much. I do have a couple videos in mind to make for you, and I might put a poll up on our community tab. Like always be looking for the community tab. I might be making a poll up there as to which ones you guys really prefer. And then I've had quite a few different requests for different videos. And so I have a list of those going. Just had to get back from vacation to get stuff going again. And I came back with like 7 orders open. You guys are rock stars. And I did so good. Like within 2 hours of being back, I put my head down and I had all those orders filled and ready to ship out. So I was really, really happy because, some of those orders were already waiting a few days while I was on vacation. And so, yeah, naturally, I don't want them waiting any longer. So, okay. So part of work along too, I almost was going to do just straight to this, but I just want to literally grab a notebook and like write down everything that I need to get done for the week and stuff. But I don't think I wanted to open with that. So I'm like, let's do some stickers and then we'll see how we feel, whether we want to move on with tasks or we want to stay. I think one of the lives that I might do, I'm really iffy on doing this because I don't want people feeling weird about it. I have quite a few of you that order fitness stuff and like my fitness kits. And so I kind of want to monthly do a fitness plan with me, and we come up with like our fitness goals all together and kind of share them in the chat and stuff. So let me know if that's something that would help. I think it'd help keep me accountable. And so I think hopefully that's what it would do for you also, is just like bounce ideas off of each other and keep each other accountable. And I'm not a strict person, and maybe that's my downfall about my health journey. But I give myself grace because I just have to. Like, if every time I had to restart, I would be really hard on myself, it would be like deep depression or something from it. And so I just give myself grace and I'm like, okay, I'm super, super busy today. I did really good, still getting in my water and getting in extra steps, but maybe I didn't do as high a protein as I wanted to because it just wasn't possible for that day. And you just deal with it. All right, we have all our date dots down. Now I think let's go into our daily and put in what we need. So if you've been around for a while, you guys know I color code everything and I love it. So we have high school, we have elementary, we have random appointments. I don't know if all of them are in here. We have studio, and there's two more I need. Okay, so we have high school dance, and then we need, that one's metallic. I need to find it. There we go. This will be like my son's, like hockey or football. This is like specific to his sports. So we might not need all of these in July, but those are all the colors that I notoriously use. And so on the first, a couple things we still need to do. Trash and recycling. And what are we at? I don't even know. We are at, let me here look. This last week, okay, I need a June calendar. Let me look on my, right here. This last week when we got home, right here was recycling. So trash, the first week will be recycling. Usually I could flip back to the calendar, but we don't have the calendar in here. What'd I just say? It'll be recycling, right? Recycling, trash, recycling. Okay. Every other week is how our town runs. Trash, recycling, trash, and then the last one will be recycling. Hey guys, hey, go ahead and chat down below. Let me know who you are, where you're from, and what you are working on with us. We are getting our lives together. We're trying to get laid down stuff. July is just a week away, basically. And so, yeah, we're just trying to get some pre-planning done as far as that goes. All right, love that. And then generally Mondays are paydays for me. And so I like to put my little payday icon. Let's put it up top here. Coming up in July, these are things actually I should start making lists for. Coming up in July, I will be having some grab bags coming because let me get back to the blank sheet here. I just retired a whole bunch of kits, and so I need to create grab bags. And these will be, I think I'll have an A5 size and a 7x9 size, so at least you can make sure that they are appropriate for the size of your planner. But I'll be putting out some grab bags, and some of these are the stickers. Every now and then, like this top corner won't be cut all the way through, so you might have to kind of move it a little bit. Some of these, it's as simple as up here says A5 when it's really a 7x9. And so generally I will cross that out and I'll write 7 by 9 so that you know that. But yeah, sometimes it's cut perfectly. It's just that. And then obviously these retired kits will be one of those that will go in there. And so it might not be entire kits. They're going to be like random things. And I've still got to figure out which how many is going to be in there and what the price will be and all that kind of stuff. So we'll get there. We will get there. Hey, Courtney, how are you? How's the weather where you're from? Because I'm rainy. I'm very rainy. I'm loving it. I even told my kids I need a good stormy, rainy day. And it's not even stormy, it's just rain. And it's kind of nice. I do feel bad. It's on Father's Day though, but my husband here pretty soon is going to be watching the NASCAR race. So he would be inside anyways. Okay. Did we get all those that we want? Yes. That feels fine. Let's go ahead. On the first, we have solo choreo. So that is for here and it is in the morning. So it can go up here and where did I put my pen? Right over here. It is 9 to 10:30. Solo choreo. I feel like I'm forgetting stuff, but it'll all fill in and land. It'll get there. Okay, so then let's go over to, hold on, because we do have dance still that day. And I need to double check. Our hours have changed. They've been the same for 2 to 3 years, and our hours have changed this year. So I've got to make sure. 4:45 to 7:15. That is way different than it usually is. And then we have 4:45 to 7:30. This is only for the summertime. So when I make a slash, it's because it's 2 separate teams, but this is 3 of my dancers. And so I have 2 dancers on this first team and then 1 dancer on this team. And I always just put it in age order. So the youngest ones goes first and the oldest ones go next. And this is nice because my oldest one can drive them on Wednesday during the summer and they think it's fun. So, okay, so we have that. And maybe I feel like we might just want to write that in every Wednesday and get that part done because when I look, I don't have anything else on that bottom section. Oh, this one it'll be no dance because that's the no contact week for sports. It is amazing when you are out of your planner for a couple weeks how much it really throws off your planning routine. And I have had the same planning routine for a long time. So here we go. It definitely, I depend on it. Like when I am not in it, a lot of stuff falls apart and my motivation goes down because my brain is just like everywhere. There we go, 7:30. And then you're in Connecticut and it's cool today. Yesterday it rained and I took a great nap. Oh my gosh. I can't tell you the last time I took a really good nap, but that sounds amazing, actually. Like smart lady. Okay, so let's go on to Thursday, the 2nd. And on the 1st, we have our company arriving. So we actually do need to note that. I don't know if one of these boxes are going to fit in between. We're going to try. It looks like it should. Oh, yeah. Perfect. It's like I planned it. Okay, and do I have any fun icons? Not in there, I don't. But where did I put? Guys, I'm losing everything. Oh, because it's under my paper calendar next to me. So all the way to Connecticut, huh? Okay, we have a whole bunch of icons right back here, and we have a calendar one. Let me see if that's the one that I really want. I just want like a fun one, and I think that is going to be the one. The other thing I think for during summer, I am going to have to start putting is when we're going to go grocery shopping. We're just going to have to pre-plan everything because it's going to be so full. So I also don't have children, so that helps. My best friend has 3, so I have to nap for her too. You're so generous. That's hilarious. It's very true. You like before kids, I would think that I was so busy and so tired and all this kind of stuff, and kids actually help me just be really productive. So, um, J and P arrive is what I am going to write right there. Okay, on to Thursday finally. We'll get in a rhythm. We'll get it going here, I swear. I love it. You know what, though? As much as you want your time back and you want your energy and your decision time, like decision making back, I would not change anything about having my kids, like at all. I completely love everything about it. Okay, the one thing we are going to need is some work scripts. So let's just open this up to here. And that way I can kind of grab them as we are going to need. So we'll just go with these ones. And I work this day. And let's put, this will be my last closing shift. We are actually changing our hours at work, and they'll be 7A to 7P. It's really like 7A to 7:30P instead of 9A to 9:30P. So that will be awesome. Like we are going to absolutely love that. And then the other thing I want to see if I have in the back of this, I put each of the months. I want to see if I have a 4th of July. I do. So let's grab the 4th of July sticker to put on that date. I'll put it down here. Our 4th of July is huge because we're busy with sports, doing like parade and events and all that kind of stuff. But our neighborhood goes massive for 4th of July, and we put on our own fireworks. And they've already raised almost $7,000 to go towards it. It's usually just our community alone. We donate it all to a group of gentlemen that hire a professional fireworks guy from Missouri. And we generally raise we generally raise around $10,000, and we put on our own show. And honestly, I think it's better than our huge city show. So it's awesome. It's at the end of where, like, literally I walk out my door and it's on my block. And so we love it. Okay, we have some high school dance on this day. And so that is 1 to 3. And we'll put location. I use a lot of abbreviations and everything too. And then we will be having studio dance. And what are those hours? 4:45 to 7:15 for the young, and 6:15 to 9 for the older one. There we go. And then that's good for that day. The next day, we don't have anything going on. This day, we have 4th of July. So at 9 is the parade. She'll have to be there probably by like 8:30 or so. They'll end up saying it. So, all right, I'm going to print and cut some stickers instead of July. You have inspired me. I'm so happy. That's just it. Sometimes I just need like a little push, a little kick in the butt to get stuff out. And it's so easy to be like, I don't have time to do that. But then when you get going, you're like, I am so thankful I just did that. So I need to look up the time because we end up going to the parade. Then after the parade's done, we go to another local city that's close to us. And they do a whole like carnival and bands and all that kind of stuff. So we go and hang out there. And then we are going to be hosting a party that night. And I need to decide like if it's going to be like 4 or 5 o'clock. I've got to choose. But that's where we'll have the pulled pork sandwiches or grill out. We haven't decided exactly what we're going to do, but it's a full fun day and we have so much fun with it. Okay. The 5th, we don't have anything except for our people will be leaving. So let's go ahead and we are going to use a little box for that so that we are aware of it. It's a very short stay. Usually they stay for a whole entire week. And this time, let's go ahead and get another one of those counters because you guys can see I have a lot of these icons that I need to get done. Like I need to use these. Up here, I don't have many of those small ones that are in here, but I have ones I need to put in here. Okay. I also love here pretty soon when I put work that I don't really have to put the hours anymore. It'll be nice. I'll still have to put the location though, because I work at multiple locations. Okay, so J and P leave. Okay, and then we're going on to the 6th, and we don't have anything that is surprising. I work on the 7th. Let's see, the 7th and 8th is when I work for this week. I work twice a week. Get these out. Hey. Oh, we had a great vacation. We did. It was surprisingly, okay, I said the 7th and 8th. It's surprisingly cold for Florida, but yet like cold for Florida, but not cold. There was multiple days where I'm like, I don't know that we really want to swim right now. Let's go. And we would do like an adventure park instead or go karting or whatever. And that was absolutely perfect because standing in those lines when it's super hot stinks, but standing in those lines when it's nice or it's cloudy that way is awesome. So oh, I wrote the wrong location there. Looked at the wrong day. So yeah, it was awesome. The drive was so long, like it always is, but we ended up breaking it up and we went to Alabama first and went to an adventure park / water park and spent a whole entire day there before moving on to Florida. And it was like the perfect small size for our kids. Like they absolutely loved it. And so I'm really, really glad that we ended up finding that ahead of time and like pre-planned to go there. So, okay. So I said the 6th was nothing. The 7th, we have multiple things going on. We have a doctor's, like I work, we have a doctor's appointment for my son and we have high school dance. So let's go ahead and we are going to use one of our appointment labels. And I think I want to use the light blue and it's at 10:30 and Dad will have to take him. I usually always handle the kids' doctor's appointments, and especially this one, ophthalmology is that's his autoimmune disorder. Like that's the part of his body that it attacks the most. And so it's very important that we know what's going on with his eyes. But my husband is an awesome husband and he can take all the kids to as many appointments as I can. Like he's very, very involved. Okay, and then we have high school dance, and that is 1 to 3. And let me make sure location. And then we will have studio dance also. And I think let's just put on all Tuesdays. That one is the no sports week. Let's see, what hours is it? Because there's the change in hours. It's been a cooler summer here too so far. It's usually close to 95 by now. It's barely been in the 80s. Crazy. I know. Yeah. Being in Iowa, like, what are we right now? We are 61 right now, and the high is 65. And that's just absolutely crazy for mid-June. But I usually say we don't get a spring and a fall anymore. And those are kind of like people's favorite seasons generally. And so it's kind of nice. It feels like fall weather or like spring weather. So we'll see. We'll see. Okay. Tuesdays, 4:30 to 6:30 / 6:15 to 9. And we're going to write that on every Tuesday because it's the same. Yeah, it is really crazy though, because even our pools only open up if it's a certain air temp, and they are notoriously not opening up. And so people who bought like yearly passes, it's not boding well. Okay, so that's at Tuesday. That looks really good. And then on The 8th, we have more appointments, and that's actually for like all 3 of my littles at 10 o'clock. Oh gosh, Dad has to take him for both of these. How did that scheduling end up so unfortunate? This is why it's really important that these are there, because there is a chance that I could try to find a trade into one of these days so that Dad doesn't have to miss 2 days in a row. I know I tried to keep off like the kids' birthdays, and so that's probably how this happened. But with all those appointments, it just doesn't work super well. So we're going to try to readjust if we can. Okay, so 10 o'clock. And we'll write kids, peds. And that way I know who it is for. And that ends up being a long appointment, but it's a simple appointment all at the same time. And she's like, hey, how are you guys doing? We're doing great. Give me an update. And everybody is doing great and seeing the specialties they need to see, basically. And she's like, oh, okay, we'll see you in a year. And I don't think anybody gets any shots this year, so that'll help out a lot too. And then I have a work meeting that day too. So let's go ahead and we are going to use one of these and put 2 o'clock staff meeting. And I'll be at work, and you would think then I'll for sure get to participate in the meeting, but that's actually when I miss the most stuff because I'm busy working. So it's kind of funny. They do it like on Teams, which is like Zoom. So, all right, I'm so here for the cooler weather. I run a 6-week academic program for high schoolers, and it's so much better when everyone isn't miserable from the heat. Oh my gosh, I have a high schooler, so I get it. If they're uncomfortable, they are very miserable. So I respect that greatly. All right, we're going to note the birthdays here at the bottoms. There we go. And I want the balloons here too. I just hope we still get like summer weather though. Like I don't want to go straight into like no hotness, but I'm sure that's not going to be the case. Nothing to worry about. Okay. So we're turning 17 and then we are turning 12. So yes, they are like 5 years apart. And so I was in the hospital getting a crash C-section with them. And so we only said for Lexi's 5th birthday that she got a brother and sister. And so I was so sad that I wasn't at home with her to celebrate her birthday. She came up to the hospital because I was admitted for a while before this. She came up to the hospital and hung out and all that kind of stuff. But how special for your 5th birthday, you got a brother and a sister. Okay, on the 9th, we suddenly have a whole bunch of stuff going on. We have an appointment, but it is for my daughter, and she's super, super excited for it. And it is to get her braces off, and it's her birthday, so she's really excited. So there's 2 parts of that, 10:40 and 2:30. And so L braces off. And L retainer. Like she has to go back and pick up her retainer. Quite a few hours later, she literally cannot quit talking about getting her braces off. So she was so excited that it's actually on her birthday for all this. And then we have high school dance again from 1 to 3. And we also have studio dance. It's a busy day. Okay, so and same location. Okay, 1, 2, 3, GTT, MT, and then these hours are the same. All right. And then on the 10th, what all do we have going on? We have solo tryouts for high school dance and then birthdays. So I feel like I want to use a box for that just because it is a bigger like thing to note. And so let's do, I think I was doing red. Yeah. Let me see how this fits here real quick before I write on it, because we're going to kind of offset it a little. Okay, it fits perfect. I was scared I was going to have to put the 10 somewhere. So GDT solo tryouts. And this is 6 p.m. at the gym. Okay, that is perfect. And that actually works out perfectly because then she'll get done with that. And then we will be able to like go out to eat for their birthdays, because this night is pretty busy and she is busy until 9 o'clock at night. So I'm not quite sure how much is going to go on. I think I'm going to put a little foot there because it's an activity. Okay, on the 11th, we have deck hockey. Let's see, 11th, 18th, and 25th. Let's do the blue. 11th, 18th, 25th. Okay, so on the 11th, let's just write deck hockey. My youngest daughter and then my son both play deck hockey, and he is on 2 teams. And I tell you what, as these boys get older, man, does it get physical. Yesterday I thought there was going to be some punches. And luckily, like, my son is very good with sportsmanship, but there's a few players that you just recognize as those players. And we were going against a couple of those yesterday. So 11, I wrote 13. I'm sure I mean 1 and 15. And then we have 11, 1, and 15. I don't know why I'm doing, some of it is military and some isn't. Let's switch it. Let's put 3. That way, if my kids look in here, which they do notoriously, they'll know what they are looking at. They'll be like, what do you mean by 15, Mom? And then 11, 1, and 3. Oh my gosh, they're the same. I also feel like I am missing something because it doesn't feel like enough games. So we'll see. I'll double check that. Otherwise, nothing else going on. I need to figure out when I'm doing the kids' birthday parties, because originally it's going to be here on the 12th. But now right in the middle of the day, we have dance stuff to learn solos. So now I have to figure it all out. It'll happen. It'll be fine. Okay, so on the 12th, and we have a solo choreo. And the first one to go is K, and the second one to go is B. And so 2 to 3P, and then 3 to 4P. They just go back to back. And I need, money is due that day. Right here. And then, so $295 each due. And that way, I like putting those in, and I remember to take the check because that's how they prefer to get paid. Okay, so we have that. The other thing I haven't put in here is if it's double or single injections, and I would have to actually I'll have to find those stickers. Hold on. They should be in here. So they're the Planner Kate little injections. I kind of, before vacation, just, tried to clear my desk and put stuff away. Bless me. Where are they? Right there. I see them coming up. Ooh. Oh, aren't these cute? My daughter got them somewhere and gave them to me. She's like, Mom, add these to your sticker collection. Okay. So we have, bless me, we have single and double injections. And this last week, I'm looking at my calendar here, that was a single, this was a double, single, double. This will be a single. Single, single, single. Let's see. 1, 2. We just need 2. Let's do, I guess the pink is going to be singles. And then doubles, we will do, let's use up this color. It's like a tan. Okay, and then over here to make our little key is a double and a single. I actually look at this all the time, so it's really important that I have it right in here. Okay, love that. Got that done. Okay, on the 12th, we got everything we needed. And then, oops, on the wrong month here. There we go. And then I work on the 13th. Ooh, it went flying. All righty. Getting a lot done here. My personal one takes so much time because if I mess anything up in here, it's going to stink. Like people are going to miss stuff, show up at the wrong time, all this kind of stuff. We won't have enough drivers like here, recognizing where we need help with and all this kind of stuff. So that's why I try to make sure this is very complete and correct. Okay, so time, location. And then we have more choreo for here. So solo, choreo, and K, right, is 3 to 3:45 P. And then B is 3:45 to 4:30. And this is important because we have to film at the end. So I either need sister to go film, me take my break at work to go film, or dad needs to film. Somebody needs to be there to film the last 10 minutes of each of their sections. Okay, the 14th, we have nothing extra going on. Woo-woo. The 15th, I have my very first mammogram. Does not sound fun, but is very necessary, right? Is just something that is important. I actually, let's see, mom, mammo. I have a lot of friends that have breast cancer at 40 or below, and I just turned 40, so this is the first year they'll screen for it. But I actually have a lot of friends that are my age and have already completed treatment or is starting treatment. And so I am very willing to go and get this done. Very willing. Okay, then we already wrote all of our studio dance times. Why do I feel like we must have a couple weeks off for high school dance? Because I know I wrote all of them in, but that feels very weird. Nothing going on for the 16th. 17th, I work. So let's get another work script going on here. Perfect. And location. Perfect. And then the 18th, all we have is deck hockey. 19th, we do not have anything extra. I'm loving this. 20th, driveways and dermatology. Okay, so we have an appointment. Let's use this red one. at 3 o'clock for dermatology. And she actually, this child, while we were on vacation, before we ever started being in the sun, she had a mole that turned pretty red and inflamed. And I don't know, it just didn't look right. So I am definitely going to have them look at that mole while we are there because I did not love what I was seeing. And so she's going because her nails keep on cracking across it and then they grow out and the end part will fall off. And this has been going on for like probably around a year. It's different nails. She hasn't had injury. We treated it like it was a fungal infection. It's not. So, I mean, there's so many different reasons this could be. And she said, honestly, I don't know if I'm going to figure out the reason, but she sure as heck is going to try for us. So, I don't know. We can't get it to quit doing it, which is weird. And she'll be fine for like a month. It won't do it at all. And then suddenly, like 3 different fingers will do it again. There for a while, it was the same finger. It would crack and then it'd grow all the way out and fall off. And then all of a sudden, when it grew in again, it grows in a certain amount and then it cracks again and falls off. I don't know. All right. This we have 8 to 10:30 driveways. So they go and they paint the school logo on driveways that have ordered it as a fundraiser for the high school dance team. They have fun doing it. And my daughter drives the people that are doing it with her, and so she feels really big. She's like, I'm an upperclassman this year. I laugh at her. I'm not ready for that, guys. I'm not ready to think like, believe me, I've already thought like 17 is her last birthday before she's an adult. Like this is literally her last kid birthday, even though she'll always be my baby. So the 21st, 7 plus B. And then we have high school dance in the afternoon here. 1 to 3, GDTMT. It's all the abbreviations I need. So just turned 40 also. Good, Court. My first mammogram was not bad at all. I was terrified and it was nothing. Praying for recovery for your friends. Thank you so much. Thank you. Hey, Elin. Hey, thank you for joining on here. We're just like going through and getting stuff done. So I'm doing the personal calendar right now, but then I might move on and like make lists or something. I haven't decided, or we might go into the fitness monthly calendar next. Just kind of depends on how long my family wants to do all their hobbies. So, yeah, the mammogram, I mean, I think it'll be uncomfortable. I guess I already assume because I have so many friends that always says that like the tissue is too dense and you have to move on for more testing. So I'm just putting into my head beforehand that we're going to get back like that type of reading and that there'll be deeper testing. And that way, like, I won't be stressed, like, oh my gosh, something might be wrong. So, okay, on the 22nd, I have a follow-up for my varicose veins. So this is kind of a lot of appointments, but I can cancel this if I want. And originally I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going to, but CVM follow-up. The one varicose vein that I went to them about, they were not able to get specifically, like they can't just target a vein. They targeted the ones the ultrasound showed had the appropriate backflow for it. And it did not help with this one. It seemed like it did, but the last few months, this one has been hurting. So I do think I'm going to go back and see, because they're like, there's a chance by killing off these veins, then the backflow goes to that vein and then we can address that vein. Because I said, that's the one that's painful, not the other ones. So I am going to go and discuss options with them because the other ones made quite a bit of a difference. Like I am happy with it. Okay. And I figure, you know what? I turned 40. It's time to take care of myself finally. Okay, I work on this day and it is there. And we need to put down our studio dance for there. And this one, this week is off. And we have also high school dance. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3. And then let's write in, it's 4:45 to 7:15 / 6:15 to 9. Awesome. Love it. So how's the Father's Day going, Elin? Like, are you guys doing anything for it? Okay, we have that. And then this is a car wash day. So let's go ahead and we are going to use a bigger sticker. And let's do, I think let's do one of these dots. And we're going to use a blue. And it is a fundraiser. And it looks like 12:45 to 3:15. And they actually make quite a bit on that day. Like, it's pretty impressive. The gentleman that owns the car wash was not, this year he is a father to one of the dancers, but all these years past that he has always allowed this, he was not the father to the dancer. Like, she wasn't old enough to be a dancer yet, but he lets 100% of the proceeds go to the dance team, which is absolutely huge because they're using his like soap and water and all this kind of stuff. And so that is super generous of him to do it. And so it ends up being a really good fundraiser because of that. I should actually text and see if we can do like a baked goods fundraiser at the same time in the parking lot because I feel like we could make quite a bit of money. I should actually start a group chat about that. Let me write that down. Baked goods fundraiser fund with car wash. I feel like it would work. It would like just boost the sales a little bit more because all of us moms could just like pre-bake a whole bunch of stuff and just have it there. So, okay. So this is the no contact week. Let's go ahead and write on one darker color. So let's do a blue. We don't have dark blue over here. No sports contact week. So maybe we'll do a little trip or something. We'll see what the schedule looks like as we lay it down here. There we go. And we have an appointment here for orthodontist, and that's at 10:20. Let's do a red. Do we have? Nope, we don't have a red. We're going to do this light blue then. And I said 10:20 BC ortho. Beautiful. Almost done. I miss like the routine with the kids going to school because I could get like live with you guys or film with you guys and all this kind of stuff and know it would be quiet in the background. And I have tried to go live many times with you guys and life was lifing. So it just didn't happen. So my kids are loving that they are getting free hobby time or free game time right now, but it was pre-planned in. So yes, the 28th I work, and there we go. And we don't have any sports. 29th, we don't have anything. I have a doctor's appointment also here. Jeepers. I'm already tired thinking about all these doctor's appointments. Let's do dark blue. It's 9:40. GI mom. You know what we'll do? Because we don't have anything in the afternoon, the kids are going to come with me, and we're going to just spend, because this doctor's appointment is a little over an hour away, and we will just spend a day in the city and do fun stuff. So, or we can like go swimming at a pool that we don't normally do, or park hop, or go shopping. We'll have to figure it out. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm just going to take all the kiddos along with me to have fun there. Okay, and then the 31st, I work. And let me put my location. Okay, and then over here, I know I have to do prescription refills. And we'll just go from youngest to oldest. I don't know if this child's meds, this one only gets filled every 3 months. And so I don't know if it's due then. I'll have to double check. It should be, I'll double check with her. And then me. There we go. And then we will write down what other stuff we need to do. But oh my gosh, I think we have that done finally. Let me see what else. Oh, over here, I've got to put in unavailability / vacay request. And I'll have to see what that date range will be. We just got labs for my son, and those actually came back not as good as we wanted. His liver enzymes are starting to elevate. And so I have to see if we have to repeat them in July or if we still get to go 3 months. That might be all I need to write over there for the hot minute. So let's move those out of the way so I could show you guys how gorgeous this is. We're finally laying stickers down in the new planner. Are you guys moving into the new planners, or are you continuing your old planners? Like I said, I would have continued my old one, except for the pure fact that content creating, I wanted like the most up-to-date one for you guys. So let's put this month up here. That's nice and cute. And I love this. I love, love, love. Okay, so we have this, and then we have laid down, this will be our social media, like pre-planned one. And then it will be, let me double check here for layouts in the future. Yeah, we are going to go to, oh, I don't have it on here. I need to put my July monthly. Is this a full week? This isn't. Okay. So I'm making a decision. Usually I have my weekly brain dump of stuff that I have to get done. And that usually goes right before the start of the week. So like when we have this empty page, that's where it will go. But meaning this is an abbreviated one, I'm going to put my July monthly to do on this one because your girl needs it. I need a to do. And I think I am going to do this a little differently. Should I? Papa's snoring behind me again. Yeah, I think I'm going to. We are going to use this strip on top. So usually I use these up top to make it decorative, but we're going to actually go with this one up top. I like a monthly to do. I really like a weekly to do, but monthly ones are just as important. There is that. And my X-Acto knife. Beautiful. And then let's go ahead and we are going to grab the July to-do list. This is 7x9 size. I also use the A5 size in these. It just depends which one is closer to me. They both fit very appropriately. So no worries about either. And we're going to just kind of put this in the middle. There we go. Awesome. And then we're going to take these and actually just use the whole size. So usually I cut these down, but we're going to use the whole size this time and use up more of the page, which is okay. Oh, Kova. I need to get her groomed. She's been hot, even though it's been nice and cool. Slowly moving into it. I use a B6 Plans by Just Scribble Bookbound. Ooh, I would need to look that one up. There's a lot that catch my eye. And honestly, I would switch planners all the time if I gave in to that every time that I consider it. But I also remind myself, like, this one works because I have a planning routine in place. And so I'm like, do not switch it, Jamie. Like, stick with this. And so I do. We're going to cover the edge here because that little bit is going to bother me. All right, get a little ruler and my X-Acto knife. Here pretty soon, we're going to have to get supper started. We're going to have lasagna. It's between pork chops and lasagna. And actually, tonight is perfect for lasagna with the weather. So, all right. And it's our July to-do list. So, I think let's use our blue and make like little dots. So this is stuff like Clean the Maid, which is our robotic vacuum mop. Like I deep clean her every single month, deep clean the dishwasher. Like if we need to renew plates on vehicles, change air filters, just a whole bunch of stuff. So let's go ahead. We'll put, because I put Clean the Maid and then dishwasher. I detail my truck every single month. And so that is one that will always be on here. And that means I go and I vacuum it. Generally, I used to vacuum it every single week, but my kids have gotten a little bit cleaner. And so it's more like twice per month. So I vacuum it, but then I do like the whole scrub down interior and exterior and everything for it. So detail truck is one of them. And then kids B-Day party. I need to get planning, and 4th of July party. I know I need to, and I wonder, I gotta make sure Kova's not behind me, that I'm gonna run over her tail. Let me see. Well, I don't have my July. I was looking to see if I had my old planner with my July list on it because it has specific ones on there, but I don't. I put that planner away. So I will do more of this later on. Okay. Loving. All right, we've done a lot of calendar stuff. So I don't think I'm going to go into the fitness one. I think I'm going to change tasks. So let's get, oh, we never put the kit number on here. Let's go back and get, let's see. Get the kit number going. I was thinking it was later than what it is. It's only 2:17. So I am good about supper. All right, I like putting it down here. This is helpful. So the other thing that I said that I was just going to be looking at is like, when should I do grocery shopping and all this kind of stuff. So I want to start doing more Sunday resets because we're a little bit more available during the season. And so it's like refilling pill bottles. Like I fill all of my medication bottles like every single Sunday. And that way I don't have to worry about it. Like resetting the house, doing grocery shopping. I don't know that I want to do grocery shopping on the weekend though. I've always done it during the week when people are at work. And so, yeah, I might look into this because like here we have people here, but probably here I'll want to do grocery shopping naturally. And then, well, and I'll definitely need to do grocery shopping there. Let's go ahead and put it. I'll have to do grocery shopping there because then I work the next 2 days and then we have birthdays coming up. Or I'll do this later. But I want to go in and pre-plan like when my grocery shopping, like my running errands type days are. And that seems to help out quite a bit. So I love that we are getting stuff filled in here. I think let's go ahead and look at the social media aspect of this, because that's something, just moving stuff around here, cleaning up my work area, that like drives me nuts. Oh, sorry, I had to sneeze here real quick. I tried to get it muted in time, but so on the drive down to Florida, I had written down kind of different things that I needed to get planned. And so we have like what kit we're going to use on what week and what the date ranges are. And then these are like videos that I really want to get planning for and get filmed and all this kind of stuff. That being said, this is a lot of videos and I have to make sure I have enough time for designing and all this kind of stuff too. So it's trying to figure out all of this. Now I need to find I have calendars that we put together right here. We put together for pre-planning my social media stuff. So this stuff kind of needs to get into here is what we're going to end up doing. And let me look here where we are. So we are supposed to be filming week 29, which is the second week. See, we're already, no, week 29, all the way down there. See, this is the hard part, is when I get behind, it's already like bad news bears. Okay, so today, this isn't that behind though, because we were going to do July monthlies all, and we're kind of doing it as a live. And really, what I say is the first week of July, week 28. Well, really 27. But if I start with week 28, we would be okay. So then week 28, I was supposed to film way back there, but it's obviously not going to get done. Okay, let's go here and just start writing down what we have, because if I have to switch a few things around, then that's what I have to do. It'll work out. I think we're going to use these different pins for this here. So I need to get the August freebie out. So the freebie always correlates with one of the kits for the next month, and that way is something you can use. And that way too, you're not getting a 4th of July kit at the very end of July, as far as freebies, not kits. So I always try to like push that out as far as I can. And then this says August kit release, but that would really be a push to get it done by then. So I'm going to have to like redo that. See, that's the part I really dislike. But what I want to end up doing is this is going to be releasing everything for this week. So like basically this week is week 28. All those videos are going to be released up here. So hold on, give me one. Okay, had to help a kiddo here real quick. So I think what I'm going to do is copy down what we have here, and then I'm going to just do my best of getting it all done, because here's the thing. It definitely won't get done if it's never written down. But if I have goals written down, then that will help. Like then I can transfer over like, oh, this week I'm supposed to be doing A, B, and C. And so let's, for all these weeks, let's get this stuff written down. And that way it will be with me. That's why I put this calendar in here, because now I'll have my work stuff and I'll have my personal stuff, and I won't have to worry about where's this sheet and where's that sheet and where's this sheet. It'll be in one planner, which is kind of why I love that Erin Conran put dashboard in with Daily Duo. I just am really going to miss my week at a glance. So, all right, 32 dashboard. Let's get all these written down. My goal is that you guys have the video out for the kit before it ends up like actually being the week of. 30 fit, 31 fit, 32 fit. Okay, and then up here, we're still going to try to make this happen. So let's put this in 28 Daily Duo. And let's go ahead and we're going to write in the last June. So this can work actually, because we have a whole entire week before this stuff happens. And so as long as I can get some time, we can like try to get caught up here. We'll never get caught up if we never even try. So, I feel like doing this monthly on a live with you guys is going to help so much. So, oh, somebody gave me a thumbs up. I always forget to ask for that. Give a big thumbs up, and it helps YouTube like recognize what you guys like in the algorithm, like what kind of videos you guys like to watch for lives and all this kind of stuff. So I feel really weird saying it. And also, if you're not subscribed, like make sure you subscribe, because we do a whole bunch of plan with me's on this. And I try to give as many tips as I can. All right, 28 dashboard, because week 28 is in this planner. So that'll be good. So the only question will be is if week 27 gets a video, which is a possibility still. Okay, and then week 28 is going to be kit 416. So we're going to write that next to it, because 415 is 4th of July. So 27 will be that, which is what I have right here. So 416, 416, 416. And that way there's no decisions to be made. I'll know what needs to be print and cut and all prepared and everything for me. Okay, so here I put July all monthlies, but again, we're kind of doing that. And so that opens me up a little bit as to what I need to do. So, okay, this is week 27. You know what we're going to do? We're going to label what these weeks are. And I have a whole bunch of different, right here, a whole bunch of different labels. These are date dots. And so this is week 27. I'm just double checking here before I get going here. 28, 29, 30, 31. And this obviously won't work past 31, but it works perfectly for this month. And it gets used in some of these stickers. I have a harder time getting used. I have a hard time throwing away a sticker. Do you guys? Like when you guys have a whole bunch of extra stickers, what do you guys do with them? And that's why I try to design my kits that you don't have tons of leftovers. I don't know if you've ever used my fitness planner stickers, but you really don't have leftovers with those kits. And I purposely did that because the amount of leftover stickers that I'm trying to like funnel into being used somehow is really hard. So, all right. We have those. The August freebie needs to get done. I don't think I've put anything else. We have birthdays here. And let's see. I think I'm going to dot when I work, because that is quite important to know. It affects whether I can get stuff done or not. So the 29th and 2nd is for that week. And then we had the 7th and the 8th, and then the 13th and 17th. And let's see, 21st, 23rd, 28th, and 31st. Okay, perfect. And then this will be obviously August 1st. Okay. I watched your replay of the live you did before, and you were talking about shipping internationally. Have you ever thought about selling printable sticker kits? Okay, so I did look into the international part, and as of right now, I am not going to offer that in my shop. I hate saying that, like I hate that, but it's just, it didn't seem feasible at this point in my journey. And then as far as selling printable sticker kits, I've also considered that in the past, and I have decided as of right now, I am going to continue how I am right now, that I print and cut and ship them to you. So I hope that helps answer all those questions for you. Okay, so the 31st, the first, we have design weeks. Like I know this will need to be a design week. Design, when did I want to list? September kits would be here. So September, 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 August, August, August. We have visitors this week. So I think let's do the August releases here. So it pushes it out a couple of weeks, but I just got done with the July ones. August release. Okay, and those kits are going to be kit 420 to 423. All right, I like that. And then over here, this was like what kit I was going to be using. I'm just double checking stuff here real quick. Okay, so let's write in like week 29 is 417. 418, 419, and 420. There we go. And 420. Okay, you're welcome, Courtney. I always feel bad for saying no. Like I'm a sucker for saying yes and making it work all the time. Okay, so we needed dashboard, daily duo, and fit kits. So we have those for all of that. And then it'll basically tell me like during this time frame I need to be designing. That's the hard part, is it's like I don't have my dashboard for this week. Like there's not a dashboard available in this planner for this week. And so that's going to throw me off being able to write down like what all I need to get done. But I do know I need to be designing the August kits, which I might even play with today. So, okay, I love that. Love, love, love. That will help me. And then again, I need to like go through and figure out specific days that we're going to do specific stuff, but I don't feel like I'm at that point right now. Let's do, because basically I want to make it, oh, down here we can write in one more thing. Like September freebie needs to go live on this day. There we go. And so this August freebie will be between kit 420 to 423. And then the September one will be between 424 and 427. And basically like I pick one of those kit colorways and make the freebie to it. I need to figure out what day of the week my members, I have a couple members in here. My members, what day of the week works the best for lives and what time of day works the best for lives. So I want to give you a live, and then I need to get your members only video out also. And then the other thing I need to try to pre-plan is like when I'm going to have an admin day, which that's like doing my pre-planning. It's kind of what right now is. So pre-planning, emails, printing and cutting, planning with Jamie kits, like doing background stuff. And then I need a filming day, and I want to work 2 weeks ahead for that. I want an editing day, which is 1 to 2 weeks ahead. A design day, I want to be 4 to 6 weeks ahead, which I was, but then got behind. And then orders need to go out ASAP, which usually I'm really, really good at that. So all things that I need to be figuring out. We need to, let me get to my paper over here again. All right, so this is starting to get mixed. We're already going to get a few sheets out of here because we are going to make a big to-do list. That felt like 2 sheets and it's not. Okay. So one of these will be my to-do stuff that I need to do for my business. Another one will be for personal. And you can see, let me show you guys. Make sure there's nothing personal in here real quick before I show you. Okay, so one of the examples is this is how I've been doing my brain dumps. Like I was at work and I didn't have my planner with me. So I just do it this way. And then I go in and I mark out what all I end up getting done. And so I also have this one. And I literally like name this Life Admin Day because I'm like, there's just so many things that we need to get done. So this is what we're going to do again, but we are going to put them. So let's put Life Admin, and then we're going to make Business Admin. So what I want you guys to do, if you guys are not doing something else, is start getting your to-do list going. Because I know once I get it out of my brain and I get it like on paper, it helps so much. And so this is so that I know like what all needs to be getting done. And some of this stuff is like Goodwill donations. I could throw that in the back of the truck and it can happen whenever. So like Life Admin, let's put that Goodwill donations. But I also know it's something that needs to get done. Like I have a pile of donations in our guest room that needs to get out of the house. And it's such a simple thing to get rid of. And so we need to make sure to get that done. So I'm going to go through here and see what all I need to transfer over. Some of the stuff that is marked out, like menu plan, groceries, will get written again, right? Because that's something that I do every single week. And so master bedding got done, restock clean bathrooms need to get done. That is a Tuesday issue. Restock / clean bathrooms. So I know what day of the week that gets done. And if I'm working on a Tuesday, I either move it a day ahead or a day behind. So nice and easy. Kofa needs shaved and bathed. That needs to be getting done. So shave, bath is what we're going to put. Unpack is done. Dance unavailability we sent. Donate desk. This is in our guest room. So donate desk, guest room. And I need to see if grandma wants it. Gma text is all I'm going to put. And that's just telling me to text her and see if she wants this desk at all. And if she doesn't, then we're just going to donate it to whoever wants it in our area. This is what I end up doing to get my brain quiet so that I can do fun things. So, okay. We have prep guest room. That needs to be getting done. But I have a little bit of time, like probably more. Next week is fine, but the week after that definitely needs to get done. Confirm an appointment, no. Refill, no. My daughter, this one actually needs to be getting done. So we're going to put a little exclamation mark next to it. Sell her sponsorships. It's another fundraiser for her high school dance. So sell sponsorships need to get done. Prescription refills, they got put back. We need to put in for refills again, which never happens, but we were gone on vacation, so it did happen. So I'll just write the names, and we have plenty of the meds, so I'm not that worried about it. I did all my work comps. I still need to get my 15-year award at work. I don't know why I'm pushing it off. It's so easy. Dance. I need to order ballet supplies ASAP. Like that's a today thing. So we're going to put exclamation mark next to that. LPAC for camp. That is another one with an exclamation mark because that is a today thing. She leaves on Tuesday for camp. It has to happen. Okay, menu plan and groceries. That halfway happened already. And then we are going to put fridge and pantry because those are things that we clean out every single Tuesday. Okay, weed prune garden. We need to do this, but it is raining. So it's not a today issue. And we need to mow also. Me, I have put this down forever. I need my eyebrows done. I need a haircut. And I have tried so many times to go actually. And it just keeps not happening. I even like have pre-made appointments. And then when I actually go, they're like, oh, it's still going to be 90 minutes until I can get to you, even though it's my appointment time. And so, yeah, we're just having a frustrating time. Return library books ended up happening. Let's put returns because we have Sam's Club, we have shorts, and Walmart, we have shorts. It's stuff I had bought before vacation and they're not fitting correctly. So we just got to go return them. No big deal. We have a meeting we need to, like, I'm waiting on a response from this person to get it scheduled in, basically. I need to get family scheduled to family. Here it says hockey schedule, but other stuff is going on to family. Other stuff is going on that they need these dates to know if they can attend stuff. Laundry is always on the list. I need to do the weekly text for this next week. I do that every single Sunday. And the dates will be, let me double check here, the 22nd, so 5/22 through 5/28 will be the dates of that one. And then let's see. I have to go to a port access class, and that's Monday, and that's just so that I don't forget about all that. We have an orthodontist appointment to go to. Research camp times. They have a showcase, and I got to make sure when I'm going to be there. And then clear, we're getting new carpet this week. So clear living room for new carpet. We don't have to clear everything. It's like free moving furniture, but there's a couple things that I don't want them touching. Just out of like, I like my treadmill. We're going to move my treadmill and not them. So it's being respectful to them, but also making sure that we are fine. So this one needs to happen today. The port access one needs to happen today. And then comp times, that's a really easy one to get done today. Okay. Oh, update family calendar. That really, I didn't prioritize this last month because we were gone 2 of the weeks. So it was a big fat open calendar then. All right, let me see. That looks pretty good for what all I need to get done for life. I'm just double checking here. Okay, so those look good. So then business admin. Oh, see, this is why I started making this list. We want to text about doing a baked goods fundraiser, basically a bake sale. Fund with car wash. And we'll see what everybody feels about that. If they don't want to do it, then I'm great not doing it also. But if they want to, then it's just a little bit extra. Okay, business admin. I want to create grab bags. And those will be Miss cuts / retired, stuff like that. And then let's get that out of the way. And we need to do our member only video. We need to assign August patterns. We need to do a digital declutter. This just keeps like my system running well and everything. And so, yeah, I just need to do that. You know what? Over here, I have not done any editing on prom photos. So I need to do prom photos and I need to do vacation photos. Guys, it's so funny. I put all my vacation photos onto my computer while I was at work the other day. Like I was airdropping them over there. And I figure I had like 200. Guys, I have 1,600 like sunset photos from one night, like in the span of an hour and a half, 1,600. I'm like, how did that happen? But it's because we have 6 of us. And so I kept on just pushing the shutter so that it would take the photos in hopes that everybody will look at the same time. So we'll see. I need to do the August freebie. The July freebie, let me write it down. I think I already have it done though. I just got to double check that I do. And then we need to record, but I want to double check. Let's put clean office as a weekly task. So we're always going to put it. I need to pre-decorate mailers. I only have like 2 of them left that are done. And you wouldn't think that would take that much time, but it's such an easy thing. Like if we're sitting watching TV, I could just pull all the stuff and get a whole bunch of them done at the same time. So pre-decorate mailers. I need to, I'm trying to think if I want to retire more kits. I think I'm going to wait a couple more months before I even consider doing that. So I think I'm okay with that. And I need to do a film day. And really, we need to get week 26 done this next week. So let's put 26. There won't be a dashboard because I said there's none in here. So there will be a daily duo and there will be a fitness. And then this will just be the monthly one. We might do in place. We need to do the July fit monthly. Okay. And then, so 26 would be kit 415. Okay, so pre-print / cut 415 through 419 kits. Usually I do that as I design them, and I did not this time. So I need to get them done. Also, because it's switching into new planners, generally I know who is expected to order what and what size, and I can kind of have it pre-cut so that it gets shipped out to them very rapidly. But I need to, like, everybody is changing sizes. A lot of people are going into A5 or maybe a different layout. So I need to like relearn and make sure of that. The other thing too that I was just thinking, what was it? Oh, somebody requested for me to do, so request is a A5 dashboard plan with me. And that's a little different for me because I generally don't use A5 sizes. So I'll actually have to like be a little bit more proactive about that. I need to do new fit kit options. There's multiple things that I'm gonna like upgrade for the fit kit. Just I had to get the July ones out. And I have a whole bunch of stuff over here that is prompting me that I need to go through. Okay, so a members only video. I think what I am going to do is my show me acronym. And if you're a members, you'll learn what that is. And if you're not a member, then you might learn. Okay, so I'm looking at my stuff. I do want to do what is working versus what is not as far as planners go. And then also the other thing is quarter 3 goals / tasks, I think is what I want to write in as. Okay. I'm looking through my stuff here because I know there's more stuff. Like I make random notes in my notebooks and I just need to get them all together on this business admin one. It's one of those things, if you don't have a plan, you're going to fail because it's too much to keep track of for one person. One thing I did want to make is a bundle 3 kit, and I ended up doing that. So bundle 1 for Daily Duo is like page 1, the bottom boxes for everything and all the scripts and extra. Bundle 2 is all of that with the week at a glance. And now bundle 3 is all of that with the dashboard planner stickers. So basically bundle 2 is if you have the older planner that you do the week at a glance layout, and bundle 3 is if you have this newer planner that has the dashboard layout. But that way it's a one click, like you just add that and you get everything you need for the week in the new Daily Duo. And so it makes it a lot easier. So I went through kit 411 all the way on. Those are where that option, like bundle 3, ends up being an option. So another thing we need to get going on admin is sell homeschool. This stuff is actually starting to move. So I have put this on the back burner forever and it's starting to work. I also need new football cleats for my son, but that one will stay here for a little bit. I want that one to be closer to August because he is growing so fast that I don't think that it will, they'll still fit him in August. We need to pick solo songs, and that is for all 3 of my girls. We are almost done. I think we have 2 out of the 3 possibly picked. I need to double check. So I'm looking through because I feel like there was something with my mother that I needed to get done, and I cannot think of it. I feel like I needed to order something for her. So yeah, I just need to try to figure out that one. I'm more worried about, I need to print dance photos. I bought all of them before vacation and I haven't print any of them to get them hung up yet. So I need to do that. I do have a list of all the ballet stuff that I need to order for the girls. Like luckily before vacation, we figure out what size and who needs what and all that. And that was helpful. Super helpful. Okay. I found another list here. Oh, orders pack with me. I actually did do one of those. And so that should be good. I updated fitness list, update option with rings. So new fit kit options, there'll be option with ring or with boxes, not rings. I have that available for the Happy Planner specific one, but I need to do it for the Erin Condren one because a few people have requested it, and I do find the benefit in that. So I think it'll be a good option for everybody. And then updated fit layout, which I don't know that tons will change, but yeah, I am going to get at that. Create bundle number 3, we already did. A5 monthly to Clark. Design A5 monthly. This is just in the background, it's what machine ends up cutting it. And so it ends up being a little bit easier on me. I'm new to planning and new to your stickers and was confused by your listing. Do you have a video about your stickers? Do you have a specific layout that you're looking at and size? Let me see that one. I just got to let Kova out real quick. It is amazing how much it is raining here because it like just never rains this consistently the whole entire day. So, and it literally has not let up the whole entire day at all. So yeah, Ellie Cat, a specific size, and do you have a specific layout? And then I can kind of direct you there because currently I do not have everything's for Erin Condren except for fitness has also happy planner fitness stickers, but it is for Erin Condren layouts. And then the horizontal, I don't have anything designed specifically for that. And I'm trying to think, oh, and the hourly, I don't have anything designed specifically for that. So I specialize greatly in the daily duo one because that is like my godship one basically. Okay, so A5 daily duo. Okay, so this will work out really good for you. So I put out daily duo kits all the time, and then I just added the A5 dashboard when it came out. And so like this is the A5 daily duo here. So when you go in and you pick, let's just get when you go in and you pick, let's say August kit, it should be kit, what kit numbers did I say? It'll be 420. So you could type in 420 when I get the listings out, and it'll pull up everything that you need for 420, but you'll be able to pick the monthly. So I have stuff designed for this. And then I have daily duo kits. And then what I'm speaking about with bundles here is so for bundles, what I'm talking about here is your daily duo kit automatically has everything for Monday through Sunday. So like these pages right here, it'll have like the header and then the bottom box. So what goes down here, and then let me show you. I'll get out a pass thing here. Okay, so it'll get all of your headers, your bottom box. So all these stickers that you're seeing here, that part, it'll have all of those for bundle one. And so that'll be everything for this middle section. So then bundle two, I have a week at a glance. So these 3 pages that are ahead of this is everything on one sticker sheet called a WAG, and that's a week at a glance. And so bundle 2 includes this sheet also. Bundle 3 is where it kind of changes, and it includes everything for that daily, but then it's also going to include the dashboard stickers instead of the week at a glance stickers. So when you're looking at my listings, I try to be very specific so that you know what all is involved, like what all you get in your order. And so if it says to be, let me see. So like here, the listing would be for the bottom boxes. And up here it says 7x9. Okay, so it says the kit number, and then it says what the size is for, what the layout is. So DD is daily duo, and then 2B is that bottom box. This is my A5 one, but it's for this bottom box area here. So if it says it includes 2B, 2C, 2D, that's these 3 ones. And then I don't know if I have a 4B over here. I'm just trying to pull from what is next to me. to show you, but basically what you need to click into is A5, and sometimes 7x9 and A5 is together, especially on Etsy, because it just doesn't allow me to like versify stuff as specifically as I need to. But usually on my website, so www.planningwithjamie.com, on my website, I typically keep stuff a little bit more separated as far as size goes, because I'm able to do that on my website. So yeah, just click into the daily duo section, find the A5 size, and then basically to do your whole week, you'll want sheet 1, 2B, 2C, 2D, and 4B. And that will get you the whole week. And then depending on what you're doing with those few pages right before the week starts, that's where either the week at a glance or the dashboard planner sticker kits end up coming into. That was a really long-winded way of saying all of that. And I know it's so confusing. Oh my gosh, when I started ordering stuff, I was just like, I feel like I have no idea what I'm doing. But A5 Daily Duo, that is so exciting. I feel like a lot of people have done that option this year. Okay, so A5 monthly, I want to switch over to my new cutting. That's so helpful. Thank you so much. You are so welcome. Oh my gosh, I'm a very visual person. So it's like I really try to, on the listings, lay stuff out as good as I can for you guys to be as specific, because I want you guys to have stuff right. That being said, too, if you ever order something and you accidentally put like a 7x9 size in there and you actually need the A5, just message me and I will like send you the correct one. I can't cancel stuff. Okay. So if you ordered something that doesn't have A5 as an option, like I can't cancel it. It just doesn't allow me to do it. And so, yeah, I try to work with you as much. Like somebody recently ordered 7x9 size when she needed A5 size, and that kit was not available in the A5 size. So she just picked a whole different kit. And so even though her order said, kit 363 or whatever, she ended up switching it to 412 so that she could get all the matching kit in the correct size that she wanted. And the price ended up being exactly the same for her. So I just sent her what she truly could utilize, because I don't want you guys having stickers that you can't use. So, all right, so switch this over. I want to buy a label printer shelf. I have one right now, but I want a different setup so that it'll stack up a little bit better. And so I'm going to look into that. We need to do a midweek check-in with y'all. And I need to edit. I feel like I have a pack with me that needs edited and uploaded. And I feel like I have a shorts that needs edited too. We'll see. This whole shorts and reel thing is still newer to me. I sound really old fashioned. Otherwise, I already corrected listings I needed to. I'm trying to see if this is everything. Ooh, bless me. I feel like I have one more list that I need to double check. So while on vacation, I had I had taken one notebook with me, but then I ended up making a few random lists that I just need to consolidate. So I'm just flipping through said notebook so that I'm sure I get stuff. Because that way, when I wake up early in the morning, I sit down to work, like I can literally look at this list and just go down it and get stuff done. Okay. Looks like all those are good. Yeah, we might be good. We might be good with it all. It looks good. So this is really, really helpful, because then when I get ready to go into these planners, I can just look on here and I can transfer into here. And this week, like I said, I don't have that page for a brain dump, and I don't have that page for like a business brain dump. And so I have to figure out how that's going to work, because notoriously my brain dumps are this whole entire page for each week. And so I don't even think it's going to work that like half of it can be personal and half of it can be work. But I'm hoping with the fact that it will switch to the dashboard layout. So notoriously, I kind of do, this is my film, this is my edit, and then this is my little brain dump. So I'm hoping this can just be my work brain dump still. But I do know I was kind of running out a little space right there. But that being said too, I don't know if you've ever seen this part, but up here is usually my personal brain dump, like my personal to-do list. And then the boxes, the 2B, 2C, 2D, like these boxes that I put down here, this is my work box. And I actually put planning with Jamie here, and I put a list of stuff that needs to get done for planning with Jamie for that day. So this ends up being multiple planners in one for me. So I think it'll all work out really, really well. So all right. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I feel like we could get done. I don't think my family is too far out from me needing to get off and we're going to have early supper, which will be nice. And so after a little bit here, I'm going to be getting off. I was going to look at for next week. This is undated, and I forget how many weeks, if this is 52 weeks or what. There's a lot of weeks in here, but it's undated, and I actually really like that it's undated, because now I can just, have skipped weeks while we were on vacation, and it just really doesn't affect me. So we said this week that we are going into, I think, let me move her over a little bit, and then let's go into this life admin one. 522. I must have wrote Tuesday, Wednesday. I must have wrote the wrong dates there, because that is not mathing to me. What am I looking at wrong? Let me double check this. Oh, because I'm writing May dates. Silly me. So it's 6. I'm sure you guys were already yelling at me for all that. 6/22. There we go. 6/22 through 6/28 is there. And we are going to do pork chops during this time. My kids really want waffles, so we are definitely going to have waffles during this time. And when did I work? 6/22. I'm trying to find where my calendar went. I have so many things on the side of my desk at this point. This is not that calendar. How have I lost the most important calendar that I have? It's so funny, because that calendar, like my paper one, if that thing gets lost, like we are in trouble. Oh, there it is. Okay, so the 22nd, Cairo, Okay, so I work, let's put 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, and 28. And then I like to put in what days I end up working too, because that way I know, like, just ends up switching how the meals are going to end up going. So for the 22nd, let's see, the 23rd and 26th, I work. Work, and this one is a closing shift, and this one is an opening shift. Okay. So that kind of lets me know a little bit more specific. And then also during this time frame, my oldest child is gone. Alexi dance camp. Because that changes stuff too. And here we will be drive to camp. And that way I know like we'll have to eat on the road for that day. Okay. So for this next week, pork chops, waffles. Pork chops have to be earlier in the week because otherwise they're going to go bad. So let's make that Monday night. Okay. And then looking at the schedule, oh, I'm trying to double check. They'll have dance, but it'll only be till 7:15 there. So we can still eat good. We're getting new carpet there. We'll have late dance there. I'm working there. And choreo. Okay. Not quite sure exactly what we are going to do each day because there's not a really good layout, but we will need milk, mocha. Like I know those are a couple of things that we hadn't gotten quite yet. I think I can close this up and kind of get it out of our way. I know we need, this is really random, but we need bacon bits. We need dog food. And I'm trying to think what else. That's the thing. I need to sit down and make an actual plan so that like all this ends up making sense in my head because we need some snacks for dance. I know that, but I need to go and look through it. Let's see if there's anything else here. We will need ground beef by the time that I go shopping. So we'll write that. I feel like a lot of this stuff I already got, so we are good. And then ballet supplies. We're going to write on here too. So I have this week started. I'll look through and try to fill it in more, but that way I know where I'm sitting as far as our shopping list and meal plan. I have the week all laid out, and then I have my life admin week laid out. And so putting the exclamation marks, I know later on today I need to be looking at those to get those done. And then when I sit down to do more business stuff, I know these are the priority things on my brain. So all right, I think I'm going to be getting off. We actually got a lot done. Like my brain feels a lot better after doing all of this kind of stuff. And then I'll be able to get filming for you guys and get stuff back up. So if you guys have requests, let me know. Members only, if you guys have specific requests, let me know also. And I'll be getting those things going out. Like I said, I have the plan for what the members only video is going to be. And it'll be a little helpful thing for all of us, basically. So thank you guys for showing up today. I really, really love doing these like work along with me's. I would love to see more planners do stuff like this because I would so view in and work along with them if they did it. But it's something like I just haven't seen a lot on YouTube. So if you guys know people that do it, let me know so that I can start viewing into them too. So, all right. I'm going to see you guys on the next live.